Hello everyone, Michael here, and I'm back with the 20th episode of Sir Mac Talks. For this special episode, I'm going to be talking about a few things that have been a pretty big part of my life over the past few years, and they all revolve around my usage of social media. Ever since I started streaming, and even a few years before that, I've used various social media websites as a way to stay up to date on what's happening, find good ways to entertain myself, and connect with other people. However, using social media is not always the best way to do that. What are the benefits and downsides to using social media, and how can we find balance in it? Let's find out. When you use the internet, you can find billions of topics with just a few simple clicks. And social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch make it easier than ever to find the topics you're most interested in, whether it's through a post, video, live stream, or something else. These types of media can allow people to show off their skills and talents in an amazing way that's nearly impossible in real life terms. You might even be inspired to share your skills and talents in your own unique way, using these media types and more. Not only that, but you also have the potential to find millions of internet users all across the world and connect with them using common interests. And connecting with the right people can lead to great friendships and even some activities or projects. It's pretty amazing to know that with so many internet users and a wide range of topics, you can, in a way, connect to the world in an instant. Unfortunately, that's a double-edged sword, because if you don't use social media properly, it could lead to great harm. For example, some of the things that some people put into some media can be weird, disgusting, and even harmful. As an honest confession, I've seen and heard some very inappropriate topics in some media platforms that I'm still trying to recover from. Not only can people so easily post inappropriate things, but they can also directly target a person or a group of people with negative messages. That's known as cyberbullying. And in my opinion, bullying is not acceptable in any way and should be removed when possible. As you can see here, it's important to pay attention to how you use social media, but it's also important to pay attention to how often you use it. I've had plenty of experiences where using social media has distracted me from a conversation happening right in front of me, or from participating in an activity. These experiences have hurt the way I interact with people face to face, so I'm currently working to remedy that. Social media, let alone the internet, can be an amazing place if used properly. So, now that I've listed out some of the pros and cons to using social media, in what ways can you learn to control it so that you and others can benefit from it? I'd like to share some suggestions. First, since not all social media is positive and uplifting, you could make it a goal to find and share media forms that are positive and uplifting, like appreciation posts or inspirational videos. And if you recognize anything that has negative or offensive messages, especially if it's directed towards you, remove it from your feed. Second, a great way to connect with others, online or offline, is by participating in planned social activities. So, you could be on the lookout for activities within the communities that you're a part of. You could find new friends more easily this way. Third, make sure to step away and take a break every once in a while. Wholesome activities like exercising, going outside, and spending time with friends and family can help you get your mind off of the stress of social media. It can also help you put your social media efforts into perspective and find better ways to control it and use it for good. I'm certainly making it sound like social media can be a great tool for sharing great messages with people throughout the world. So, I think it's time I address the elephant in the room. Why did I quit live streaming on Twitch? Well, as great as social media is, it's been distracting me from some of the most important things in my life. For example, I did state earlier that it's hurt my social skills with face-to-face conversations, but it's also distracted me from figuring out what my future holds and working towards it. Instead of getting out there in the world and exploring different life paths, I've frequently sat with my computer or phone and scrolled through my different feeds, feeling almost indifferent about what I see most of the time. In other words, social media cannot capture the full experience. So, I want to spend less time on social media and more time exploring the world and meeting new people. Don't get me wrong, I do appreciate the friendships I've made, the communities I've found, and the memories we've created through social media. It's just that when I streamed, I focused more on the game rather than the people. And that's not bringing me enough pleasure anymore. That's why I want to stay in touch with my friends in a different way, like using the Discord app, for instance. I will admit that it is going to be hard for me to walk away from all the growth I've made on Twitch and YouTube, like my 500 plus Twitch followers, for instance. However, I've always said that streaming on Twitch and making videos on YouTube is never my job. It's a hobby. I use my streams and videos to help and inspire other people. But there are many other ways to do that I want to utilize. All of this shows that I'm learning and growing as a person, open to new possibilities of serving others and drawing closer to God. It's been an amazing 4.5 years of Cermac streams, but even though I don't know what's going to happen next, I feel like it's time to move forward in my life, faithful that everything will work out. Hopefully I've explained all of this well enough for you all to understand. Long story short, I want social media to have less of a negative impact on me. And to me, quitting streaming is a step in the right direction. Of course, I do want to stay connected with you all and help and inspire lots of people using social media. So, if you haven't already, I would strongly encourage you to connect with me using these links to my other social media. And as far as Twitch goes, even though I won't be streaming anymore, you can definitely add me as a friend. Maybe you'll see me in someone else's stream. And with that, I'll be signing off now. I hope to see you again soon. And as always, thanks for watching, see y'all later, and have a good day.